Okay, what do we got? Okay. Sent Friday, January 16th, 2015, 12:42 a.m. Thanks to you guys, it's been about a week since my head's been clear and back to normal, and she still thinks she's got me. You guys really need to work on fixing that. Not only does she look like a little kid, but she's about as stupid as one, too. Mom and Dad are still totally under, though. I was wondering, is this whole family obsession something you guys programmed into her? It's kind of fucked up. Ha! Okay, no, so he was an agent the whole time, but also he was totally fucked. He was actually totally fucked. Like, his father might not believe it, Jack might not believe it legitimately, but he is fucking psycho. That bitch Mia is still somewhere in between Evie, La La Land, and reality. She gets pretty violent, so I locked her up in a cell. I thought maybe Evelyn would get mad since Mia's her favorite and all, but she doesn't seem to care. She actually goes and visits her sometimes. She thinks Mia's her mommy. Like I said, your bioweapon is fucked up. Evelyn's family obsession is getting out of hand. She's making everyone kidnap more and more assholes off the street to add to her freak show of a family. Maybe she's getting tired of Mia not coming around, but it's a pain in the ass for me because I gotta clean up the mess whenever someone new comes along. By the way, Evie's looking sick or something. Her skin's getting all wrinkly and she's getting gray hairs. Is that supposed to happen? It's almost like she's getting old all of a sudden. Ah, that son of a bitch was benefiting from Umbrella's protection. But eventually she got to him. We know this for a fact. We know this for a fact because of how fucking psycho schizo he was when he was talking to us when he put us in the fucking Trapland. Bloody Trapland 2. Because Bloody Trapland 1 was Clancy, and that didn't work so well out for him. This report details the symptoms that appear when the bacterium that grows inside the E-Series infects a human. Be sure to read this document thoroughly before dealing with E-Series weaponized assets, hereafter referred to as a mold. Initial infection. The mold ingests nutrients from the subject's body to propagate itself and slowly takes over the cells within the body. As a side effect of this, the infected subject gains remarkable regenerative abilities. During experiments, we removed arms and legs from test subjects and found that they were able to co-opt the amputated limbs in a matter of minutes. Mid-stage infection. Once the mold reaches the brain, the subject's thoughts become in tune with those of the E-Series asset. The subject starts to hear things and experience hallucinations and soon comes under complete control of the E-Series asset. If this state continues, the host will lose all sense of ego. Complete infection. After every cell of the body has been taken over by the mold, the subject begins to lose their human form. Physical mutations differ from case to case, but all result in him or her acquiring incredible physical strength. Containing a subject at this stage would be extremely difficult. Yeah, so let's fucking just set it off, shall we? Just set it out there, you know, fucking... just let it go. Whatever. Okay, that's them experimenting on the little fucking kiddo. That's great. E-necrotoxin. That's them killing the girl? 10 minutes after dose death. Ugh. 5 minutes after dose vomiting. 12 minutes after dose cell calcification. That's what happened to Mama and Jack. Good old Jackie boy. Jackie. No. Ah ha 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 ha. We have that. E-necrotoxin destroys cells. Ooh, I'm missing something cool. That's fucked up, yo. E-necrotoxin destroys cells of any subject based on the E-Series bioweapon model. Used only for disposal of E-Series assets. The toxin must first be stimulated before use. Do this by placing a sample of an E-Series' cells into the necrotoxin container. Ah ha ha. We did so. Nice. Let's end this. Ladies first. No, wait. Emperor's New Groove, anybody? What do we got? Even more? Yes, please. More. Delicious. This project was instigated in 2000 as one of several concepts for the company's NEXBAS, Next Generation Experimental Battlefield Superiority Initiative, working with the technical assistance from HCF to develop a bioweapon for neutralizing combatants en masse with minimal direct contact. NEXBAS was later folded and all its assets diverted to this project. What makes this project markedly different from conventional weapons is that the ability to turn enemy combatants into allies, converting hostile elements into willing servants. Since this effectively eliminates the costs of not only POW handling, but also combat itself, it's no wonder that we had the and even organization chopping at the bit to get on board. The project would never have existed were it not for the discovery of the remarkably progressed vicariate evolution fungus that we commonly term the mutamycete. Ooh, fascinating. The fabrication method for each bioweapon was to introduce the mutamycete genome to a pre-stage 4 human embryo and perform a cultivation in a controlled environment over the period of 38 to 40 weeks. You people are completely fucking insane. And there's nothing else you could have done to test that out besides inject it into a human. Really? 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 The resultant organisms were referred to as candidate specimens and graded based on usability from the impractical and faulty series A through D to the perfected E series. Perfected. Except that they grow old and die like fucking ridiculously fast, as Lucas mentioned. A common appearance was selected for the bioweapons, that of roughly a 10-year-old girl to ensure ease of blending in with urban/refugee populations. Oh, that's great. Yes, blend them in with the refugees. They don't go through enough already. A common appearance was... Okay. But, I mean, of course, you injected it into an embryo. That girl is going to grow up out from being an embryo. Are you saying that she's going to look like a little girl for longer? Like, that was like... Wait, did I... Shit. Okay, here we go. I'm an idiot. Okay, there we go. The first E-Series specimen named Evelyn, the first one, and then you say it's perfected, has proven capable of secreting the mutamycete from her tissue at will. It is also of note that Evelyn's mutamycete imposes a profound control over the body and mind when introduced to a host organism. This is something that fungus can really do, by the way, if you've ever heard about those fungus-infected ants that will like climb to the top of something in order to release spores because the fungus tells it to. Absolutely nuts. We still have a lot to learn about the mechanism by which Evelyn achieves and maintains this control, but the working theory is that the vector is similar to the auto-inducer pheromones used for quorum sensing in Pseudomonas bacteria. Evelyn's control is exerted in a series of discrete stages, the first of which is hallucination. Almost immediately after infection, the subject begins to see images of Evelyn, though she is not in fact there, and even hear her voice, which is inaudible to anyone else. Auditions with infected subjects throughout the stages of infection reveal that at first the phantom Evelyn appears to be a normal young girl, sometimes desiring companionship or assistance. As time progresses, she begins making more and more extreme demands, including self-mutilation and attacks on other people. The psychological shock this induces helps to break down the mind's natural barriers to Evelyn's brainwashing effect, and by the time mental control is achieved, the mutamycete infection has progressed throughout the body cells, so the body... Okay. God, that is fascinating shit, man. I love a good story, and they've ironed everything out so well here. Oh, man, I love it. Even more! Yes! Sweet, delicious law. Give it to me. Okay, anyway, sorry about that. Evelyn's functions also include the ability to form organisms from mycelia, the fungal filaments. The term organism is used loosely here. Strictly speaking, they are superorganisms formed of countless mycelia. What's important, though, is that they exhibit a strong survival instinct and will defend themselves ferociously with the slightest provocation. Their fungal toughness and remarkable strength give them significant battlefield potential. Researchers have been calling these superorganisms the molded, made of mold, and also molded as in shaped. The name has a certain elegance to it. Yes, they has. Yes, it has. Yes, they has. We'll go with it. There's a lot of words. I'm getting very wordy here, and I'm not too capable of handling all of it. For the treatment of accidental infections, performing the on samples of Evelyn's body tissue produces a unique fungicidal serum. Administering the serum to an infected subject will cause the mycelia to calcify, but if the subject's cells are already largely invaded, the serum will also be fatal. Since the treatment window is so small, the serum's primary use is therefore disposal of infected subjects rather than a cure. In exploring the serum's potential, we found that subjecting it to would enhance its effects to extreme potency, becoming a compound we now call E-necrotoxin, which in even tiny amounts. What's been interesting to observe in Evelyn's behavior is her obsession with the concept of family. In experiments, we found on multiple occasions that infected subjects were compelled to act as her mother or father, treating her as if she were really their daughter. Why did she settle upon family as the theme of her mental control? This is just speculation, but it could be that she instinctively understands that a family unit is better suited to blending into social groups than a lone girl. On the other hand, well, a sentimental sort might suggest that she's been making up a perceived lack of love in her quarantined upbringing. A parent's love. Yeah, no shit, idiot. This is where, like, you don't get fucking... They never get actual normal people to fucking make these things because they would be abhorred, or it would be abhorrent of them, like, to them to even consider making these things. So they get these fucking, like... what do you call it? Like non-empaths, these fucking like complete lunatics who have no empathy whatsoever to do this, and they can't even comprehend like, oh baby, oh that would be a very sentimental, oh how trite that would be if that would be the thing, when it's obviously the fucking thing. It's always gonna be the fucking thing. You guys are fucking stupid. Anyway, sorry, I'm over it. Man, that was a lot of words. Woo, doggy. I'm gonna need to take a breath after that. Okay. Ooh, more flame rounds. Yes, please. I need all of the flame rounds. Flame Lando. Lando. Okay. So we got the necrotoxin. I still have no gunpowder. So not much. Yes, we do have a bunch of... We have a funky butt-loving amount of freaking... shotgun ammo. Hell yeah. Okay. And like no handgun ammo. Let's get that machine gun ammo out. Let's get... I'm thinking... Do we have any supplements? We have one supplement. I'm gonna make a... Yeah, I'm gonna make some of these too. We're gonna rock the fucking grenade launcher. If a big boy comes around, let me tell you what. I tell you what. Okay. That's a mag ammo. Don't need that. Need that. I guess I might as well put the handgun away for now. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe I should. I'd rather put the knife away and just waste a submachine gun bullet if I got to, if I have to break a box, you know what I mean? Like, screw that. I guess I might as well just hold on to that, just in case. Alright. Looking pretty good. Anything else for me? I don't think so. Alright. Let's savey davy. And that is going to do it for this excessively long part. Sorry about that. I really was interested in that lore. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching this part of Let's Play Resident Evil 7 Revisited. I really appreciate it. I really appreciate every single one of you. And I'll see you in the next fucking video. Come on back.